We have such an amazing story to tell you today. So we're going to get started right away. If you have the Siddur, can you all please join me on page number 11? It looks just like this. If you don't have the Siddur, don't worry at all because we're going to be able to sing it together. Hi, Morris.
I'm so excited to. Hi, everyone. Look how beautiful. I missed them more.
Isn't this amazing? More Rifki heard how much fun we had last week. She wanted to join along with us.
Oh my gosh, I love the lesson.
Are you ready? More Rifki. Do you think we're going to be louder or they're going to be louder?
Definitely number one. Because last year they were so amazing.
All righties. Let's see. Ready? Here we go. Oh, every morning when I'm through sleeping, I open up my eyes and say, thank you, Hashem, for my neshama and for giving me another day. Oh, modeh ani lefanecha, melech ha'ai v'kayam, shehechezarta b'nishmati b'chemla, rabba emunatecha. Moving on to page 12. You know this one well. This is the way we wash our hands. Wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands so early in the morning. Once on the right, splash! Splash! Once on the right, splash! Once on the left, splash! Once on the right, splash! Once on the left, splash! So early in the morning. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim. All the way to page 16. Oh boy, I see some smiles coming out. Woohoo, Mia! Mitzvahs make me happy, mitzvahs make me smile. Let's see those smiles. All day long, morning, noon, and evening, and also in between. 613. Mitzvahs make me happy, mitzvahs make me smile. Smile all day long. Oh yeah, Fiona. Morning, noon, and evening, and also in between. 613. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al divrei Torah. Head over to the Torah page. If you've got a Torah in your house, use that. But if not, you can hug a stuffed toy. Hug a friend. Little Torah, beautiful Ella. Torah, let me hold you tight. Teach me all the mitzvot so I can do what's right. The Torah teaches every Jew. Torah, Torah, I love you. All righties, get ready, get steady, and Torah dance. Torah, 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 Tiva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tiva lanu Moshe. Morasha Kehilat Yaakov. Morasha Kehilat Yaakov. Morasha Kehilat Yaakov. Torah Tiva lanu Moshe. Anyone have tzedakah handy? Tzedakah, 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 that is what we give to the poor people to help them live. Tzedakah, 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 that is what we give to the poor people to help them live. So they'll have food and clothes and toys. So they'll have food and clothes and toys. Even a penny a day before we start to pray. So they'll have food and clothes and toys. So they'll have food and clothes and toys. Even a penny a day before we start to pray. I know we've got lots of proud Jewish soldiers. If you are a boy, stand up straight and tall. Show us how proud you are. Boys in the army of Hashem, stand up. 1, 2, 3. Look at those proud boys. We are soldiers. 1, 2, 3. This is our uniform, as you can see. We wear our tzitzis and yarmulkes too, cause that's what the Torah tells us to do. Boys, we're listening in so we can say amen to your bracha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mitzvot tzitzit. Amen. Amen. Well done, boys. Girls, it is now your time to shine. Girls in the army of Hashem, stand up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We are soldiers. 1, 2, 3. We wear our dresses, as you can see. We make challah and light Shabbos candles too, cause that's what the Torah tells us to do. Well done. Oh, I think the girls know this one. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat Kodesh. Beautiful, Mormushka. I know we're missing our friends. Grab a mom, grab a dad, grab a brother. And join together. Oh, let's be friends now and forever. Oh, let's be friends. Oh, I love that. Oh, let's be friends, cause that's the Torah way. Look how many friends we've got on the screen. Friends and join together. Oh, let's be friends now and forever. Oh, let's be friends and join together. Oh, let's be friends, cause that's the Torah way. Wow, more Mushka. Such beautiful friends they have. On page 29. Hareini mitkabel alai mitzvah taseh shel v'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Who can find Shema on page 35? Raise your right hand up. Milemala. Let's all cover our einayim and say Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha ubechol nafshecha ubechol me'odecha. Ve'hayu hadvarim ha'el אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך. וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך. וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Avram taught us that Hashem is not just here, Hashem is everywhere. Hashem is here, Hashem is there, Hashem is truly everywhere. Hashem is here, Hashem is there, Hashem is truly everywhere. Up, up, down, down, right, left, and all around. Here, there, and everywhere, that's where he can be found. Up, up, down, down, right, left, and all around. Here, there, and everywhere, that's where he can be found. Hashem is here, Hashem is there, Hashem is truly everywhere. Hashem is here, Hashem is there, Hashem is truly everywhere. Up, up, down, down, right, left, and here, there, and everywhere, that's where he can be found. Up, up, down, down, right, left, and here, there, and everywhere, that's where he can be found. Wow! I saw so many of you davening, doing tefillah so incredibly well. Wow, wow, wow. Now, year one, you may have not known this, but tonight is actually a very special night. More special than last night and more special than tomorrow night. Does anybody in this class know what is so special about tonight? Can anybody raise their hand and tell me what is tonight? I'll give you a hint. It's a very special Jewish holiday. Put your hand up so I can see you. Anybody know what holiday is tonight? Mia?
Shavuot.
Oh, you're very close. Shavuot is coming up. Libby?
Lag BaOmer.
Yes, well done. Tonight is Lag BaOmer. In fact, Lag BaOmer starts in 45 minutes because the Jewish night, the Jewish holiday actually starts when the sun goes down, which is in about 45 minutes. We are starting one of the most beautiful Jewish holidays. But what is so special about Lag BaOmer, and why do we celebrate it? Well, it all started off with a very, very special man whose name was Akiva. Now, Akiva was very poor. He was so poor that his parents didn't have enough money to send him to school. And because he never went to school, he didn't know any alphabet. He didn't know how to read any Hebrew. And do you know what? He couldn't even go to school when he was older. In order to support himself, he needed to get a job. Do you know what Akiva did to support himself? Oh, they're helping us now. Akiva became a shepherd. Oh! Anybody here know what a shepherd is? Oh my, it looks like quite a few of you know what a shepherd is. A shepherd is someone who takes care of sheep. And Akiva used to work for a very wealthy man whose name was Kalba Sabua. Kalba Sabua was a very kind man, and he was very wealthy. He had so many fields and so many animals, and Akiva was one of the shepherds who worked for Kalba Sabua. Now, Kalba Sabua had a beautiful daughter, and her name was Rachel. Rachel was so special, and because she grew up in a house that had a lot of money, and because she grew up and she was able to go to school, Rachel knew a lot of Torah. One day, Akiva was working in the field, and he was taking care of his sheep. And he saw Rachel, the daughter of Kalba Sabua, in the field. Hey, Rachel, what are you doing here?
Oh, Rabbi Akiva, you know, I was watching you take care of your sheep. You're so kind. You're so gentle. You take care of them like they're your family. And I really wanted to marry somebody who's kind like you.
Like me?
Yes, somebody that is just so sweet and so gentle. Rabbi Akiva, will you marry me?
Marry you? I mean, your father, Kalba Sabua, would never agree for me to marry you. I don't know anything. I'm just an ignorant shepherd. Your father would never agree for me to marry you.
Oh, you know, Rabbi Akiva, I don't care. I mean, I love my father, but it's more important that I marry somebody that's kind. If you promise me that you will learn Torah, and you will do the alphabet, and you will learn all the stuff, all the beautiful stuff of the Torah, I will marry you, Rabbi Akiva.
Do you know how old I am? I'm already 40 years old. 40. My head is not so good anymore. And I don't even know a single letter of the alphabet. And besides, you should go and ask your father, Kalba Sabua. He probably won't agree to this at all. Hi, my dear Rachel. How was your day?
Oh, Daddy, I met somebody today who I really, really want to marry.
Yes?
And he's just so kind. He's so gentle. And I just want to marry somebody like that.
Oh, he must be very smart too.
He doesn't really know the alphabet, but he's gonna.
He doesn't know the alphabet.
But Dad, he's gonna learn it. I promise. And he's gonna learn. But he's so kind, and that's what's so important to me.
You want to marry somebody who doesn't even know the alphabet? Rachel, don't you dare even think of an idea like that. If you dare marry somebody who doesn't even know the alphabet, you know what I'm gonna do? Do you even know what I'm gonna do? You won't even be able to get any more fancy dresses from me. No way. No, and you won't be able to live in my house. In fact, you can go live with whoever his name is, Akiva, and let him take care of you.
Oh, Daddy, I hear you, but you know what? It's more important that I marry somebody kind, and he's gonna learn Torah. So, Dad, that's what I'm gonna do. That's my decision.
Now, Akiva was walking with his sheep when he noticed something very interesting. He noticed a big rock, and on top of the rock were drops of water. He noticed that inside the rock, there was a big hole inside the rock. And Akiva thought to himself, how is that possible? How is there a hole inside of a rock? From water that is soft? Then he realized every day, when that little soft drop of water was dropping on the rock, it slowly ate away at the rock. And Akiva thought to himself, if a small drop of water can make a hole in a strong rock, then definitely, if I learn Torah very slowly every day, that Torah will be able to go into this hard head of mine. You know what, Rachel? I agree. I'm going to go, even though it might be a little embarrassing. I'm going to go and I'm going to learn Torah.
You're going to go even to the Year K classroom?
I'm going to go to the Year K class.
Okay, because they may know more than you.
Well, maybe they'll teach me.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Hey, there's a Year K class right here. Oh, wait. No, this is already a Year 1 class. Hey, you know what? They might know even more.
I think they do. I think they know more than you.
Hey, maybe you guys can help me.
Yeah.
Does anybody in this class know what letter this is?
I think Dylan's raising his hand. Dylan, what letter is that?
Gimel.
Oh!
Oh, thank you, Dylan. Yeah, Gimel. Oh, maybe you guys can help me with this letter. Anyone know what this one is?
Layla Gordon. What letter is that? Hey!
Oh, wow.
They do know so much, Rabbi
Thank
Akiva.
you so much. Akiva went into the Year K class and they taught him all the alphabet. Then he went into the Year 1 class and they taught him all of the vowels, kamatz and patach and seirei and segel. And then he didn't stop there. He went up to Year 2 and Year 3 and Year 4 and he just kept on learning and learning and learning. Do you know how many years he learned for? Who wants to give a guess? How many years do you think Akiva learned? Oh, whoa, I see so many hands. Fiona.
6.
More than 6, Maura.
Let's see, Adam.
40.
Ooh, you're very close. Very close. A little less than 14. A little less. Demi.
12.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Akiva learned for 12 years. And do you know what? After 12 years of studying Torah, he was no longer Akiva. He was Rabbi Akiva. And he was no longer the student. He was the teacher of 12,000 students. And with 12,000 students behind him, Akiva started marching home to his house where Rachel was living. When he was right outside the door, he heard a conversation between his wife, Rachel, who he hadn't seen in 12 long years, and his next door neighbor. Hello, my dear Rachel. How are you doing today?
Oh, Rachel, how are you?
You know what? I'm starting to think, Rachel, that your husband ran away and that he's not doing anything at all.
My husband did not run away. You're such a nice neighbor. You know what? My husband, he's a rabbi. He learned so much, and now he's teaching so many students. He has like 12,000 students. He was away for a long time, almost 12 years.
You really think that he's actually learning? He probably just ran away from you.
No, he loves me. And you know what? I love him too. I love him so much. I'm so proud of him. If he would walk in today, I would tell him, Rabbi Akiva, do you know I miss you? But instead of coming home, go back and teach more students. Go back and learn more Torah. Because I just love that you teach so many boys and girls and mommies and daddies.
You would want your husband to go away for more time. You know what I think of you? I think you're a foolish lady, Rachel. In fact, you could have had anything. You could have had dresses. You could have had a fancy house. You could have had the most of anything. You could have married a prince. But instead, you married a man who ran away for 12 years to do what? Learn Torah? Silly lady.
You know what? You could think what you want to think, but I'm proud. I'm really proud of Rabbi Akiva, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Not for a fancy house, not for more dresses, because he is the most kind, giving, big heart. And you know what? I'm so, so proud of him. So think what you want. But Rabbi Akiva, I'm happy that you are out teaching Torah.
Rachel didn't realize. Rachel didn't realize that Akiva was listening to this whole conversation. He thought to himself, if my dear wife Rachel wants me to go and learn more Torah, then do you know what I'm going to do? He turned around with his 12,000 students and he marched right back to yeshiva. He marched right back to school. And he learned for another 12 years. Now, I know some of you here are very, very, very good at math. What is 12 plus 12? Does anybody here know what is 12 plus 12? Ooh, I see lots of you here. Oh my goodness. Who am I going to choose? Sorry, year one. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see. Oh boy. I see Tyler. Tyler, what is 12 plus 12? Let's try Aiden. What's 12 plus 12?
29.
Oh, you're so close. A little less than 29.
27.
Less than 27. What's 2 plus 2?
4.
Good. 24. 12 plus 12 is 24. And for 24 years, Akiva was away from home. And do you know how many students he had after 24 years of learning Torah all day? Yes, you got it. 24,000 students. Yes, we can't even count that many. It's so many. And with 24,000 students, Akiva marched back home. And do you know what he taught his students? He taught his students that the most important mitzvah in the entire Torah is to love your fellow friend just like you love yourself. We need to have respect for each other. But you know what? Something very, very sad happened year one. Akiva students, they were so smart that they actually all started fighting with each other about their smartness. One student would say, hey, you know what? You should learn Torah from me. I know how to explain it the best.
Do you know? You're not right. I know more than you. I'm smarter than you.
Well, guess what? I know how to explain it better, so you should learn from me.
But it takes you too long. I do it short, quick, and everybody understands.
Well, you know what? I started learning first, so in fact, you should probably learn from me.
You don't know what you're talking about. Come to my class next time. Everybody loves me more than you.
And even though they were smart, were they being respectful? No. And something very, very sad happened. A sickness broke out amongst the students of Rabbi Akiva. Lots of students started to become very sick. Some of them even passed away. But on the holiday of Lag BaOmer, which is in about 10 minutes? 15 minutes?
Yes, it's very
About
soon.
15 minutes on the holiday of Lag BaOmer, the students of Rabbi Akiva stopped getting sick and they stopped passing away. And we use this holiday to not only be kind towards one another, but to be extra kind towards one another. In fact, more Rifki, tonight we are going to have a big Zoom call
In a half an hour.
with not just 20 people, not just 100 people,
No.
but 18,000 people are joining.
I think they should ask their mom.
They should come.
Do you guys want to go on the big Zoom call for Lag BaOmer? Ask mom. Say, Mom, there's a big Zoom. It's only 18 minutes. Maybe they can even stay up for it. It's at 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, it's about 30 minutes. If they think they can stay up so late, it's going to be for only 18 minutes. And it's going to be 18,000 people across Australia and New Zealand.
Wow.
We're going to be there.
Lots of I will be there. I'm gonna dress up
You're going to dress up for it.
like Rabbi Akiva.
Oh, that would be amazing. We hope you're going to join us in a half an hour on that special call with people all around Australia. But just before we go, we are going to play a little friendship game.
Oh.
Here's how it goes. Raise your hand if you have a brother, sister, mom, or dad home together with you. Amazing. You're going to need them for this game. The way the game works is I'm going to play the music. When the music freezes, I'm going to call out a special number. For example, the number 2. If I call out the number 2, you're going to quickly have to find 2 people in your house and get together in a friendship huddle. But if you don't have somebody there, you can use a toy. You can use a stuffed doll, but you've got to have 2. So it's got to be you and a teddy bear, or you and a pillow.
Maybe they could go get some stuff around their room. Some
Alrighty.
stuffed animals.
Get some stuff ready.
Some dolls. Tell mom and dad to definitely join. Sisters and brothers, because, oh, look, Tyler has his mom. Oh, look. Oh, they can get their dog. Look who has their dog. Eden has their dog.
And Ruby, they can play.
Yeah, they can definitely play. Oh.
All right. When you hear the music, you got to go along with the music. But when we say freeze, you've got to hold up or hold the amount that we call. Are you ready? Here we go. Everybody walk, walk. Everybody walk, walk, walk. Everybody walk, walk, walking, walking. Oh boy, freeze. The number 3.
Oh,
One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
3.
Oh,
I see 3.
well done.
Look, wow, you have a lot of stuffed animals. Demi has 3.
Boy, look at Ella. Oh boy, wow, Josh.
Some people are grabbing a lot of
Layla,
toys.
Aiden,
Jessica.
well done. All right, music going back on. Oh, Rabbi Chida came just in time because the next number is 4. Rabbi Chida, get inside, 4. Oh, wow, we see lots of 4. Whoa, well done. Look at Tyler. Woohoo! Well done, Daniel and Phoebe. Woohoo! You guys are good at this.
Yes.
Okay, here's a tricky one. Ready? The number 6.
Oh,
okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Ricky, we need one more.
That's a stack of books.
Oh, stack of books. That's a good one. 6. Who's got 6? Oh, Ella's got 6. Who else? Oh, Ruby's got 6. Well done, Ben. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Look at Evan.
Some people are holding their pets.
You got this. 1 foot.
Hoppin', 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 freeze.
The number 2.
2.
That was too easy. Who knows how to skip? Skip, skip, skip. Everybody skip, 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 and skip, and the number 1.
1.
Skip, skip. Everybody skip, skip, skip. Everybody
Skip, 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 and skip, and freeze.
The number.
Laura, do you think we could do a really hard one?
What? What?
Really hard.
Oh.
But they're going to need some time to gather some stuff.
Oh boy. How many?
10.
10.
10.
Okay. 1, 2,
אחד,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow!
That is amazing. Whoa! Give yourselves a big clap. I am so impressed and I am so proud of every single one of you. But most important, what we learned from Lag BaOmer is to have extra kindness and respect towards each other. So please, year 1, join us in about 20 minutes.
Yes.
Together with 18,000 other people.
18,000.
18,000 to celebrate how we are all together and we all care about each other.
Now, More Mushka, do you want to hear something else that's really exciting?
Please. Oh yes.
Yes.
Tell me.
Gems Year 1, raise your hand if you were at my birthday party.
Was that the challah bake?
That was the challah bake. Raise your hand if you made challah. Do you know that was my favorite birthday? But More Mushka, this Saturday night, right after Shabbat, we are going to have another fun party.
What are we going to do this time?
Well, after Shabbat, we don't eat challah.
No.
We don't light Shabbat candles.
Nope.
But we do light something.
Ooh, maybe
We
one of them knows.
light
Does
the...
anyone know?
I don't think anybody knows. Raise your hand if you know what we light after Shabbat.
Oh, wow.
Elise.
Laura.
It starts
And-
with the letter Hey.
Ha, 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 ha.
Adam?
Havdalah.
Yeah!
We light the Havdalah candle. And guess what?
What?
Every single Gems family
No, don't tell me you sent out another package.
got their own Havdalah candle that they are going to make.
They can make one?
They're going to plait it together with
Is
us.
it real?
It's real. And they also got spices. And they also got a cup.
So they can light it afterwards.
We're going to light it and we're going to do it all together. And we're even going to tell them a funny story.
I want to be there.
And there's a song, have a sip, see the light, have a sniff. Lai la lai Havdalah.
Oh, wow.
So Saturday night, don't forget to tell mom and dad we want to be there because then we'll see all the Gems kids and we're going to shut the lights. And
we're only going to see the candles.
Only the candles.
Oh, that's
Do
gonna
you
be
guys have your
awesome.
Havdalah candle that Mor Rifki sent out?
Put your hand up if you got a special Havdalah candle for Mor Rifki to make.
Okay, make
All
sure
right.
not
Ask
to
mom
lose
and
it.
dad in case they didn't see it.
Yeah, Saturday night, 6:15. We're gonna rock and roll.
Oh, I'm very excited. Happy Lag BaOmer year one. Thank you so much for joining us today. And make sure to have extra kindness towards each other, especially tonight.
Yes.
Goodbye, year
Chag
one.
Sameach. Oh, there's the green bag.